Hi, I'm Ruth Shapira. Welcome to this podcast by Inner Judaism, a spiritual look at our lives. In this episode, we'll be exploring a difficult subject, the messy part of life. I hope that by the end, I will be able to give you a different way of thinking of how to bless the broken in our lives, which at times is a huge challenge. Won't you join me in this journey? First, find a comfortable place for yourself to sit where you won't be interrupted. Turn off or tune out other distractions, but turn on that portion of your brain that is open to new ideas and ways of thinking. Ready? Okay, get comfortable. Feel that your back is supported and place your arms in a comfortable position. And just draw yourself into the present moment, letting all thoughts slowly fade. Okay, I'll share this story with you. It's from the Kotzker Rebbe. A man was singing songs of praise to God when the angel, Gabriel, came and slapped his face. Was it because heaven did not find him worthy? Absolutely not. It was because heaven wondered if he would still sing praises after being slapped. When life takes a bad turn and our lives are in disarray, our first instinct is often to say, well, why me? Why now? Why does this happen? The Kotzker Rebbe would have a different approach. The Kotzker Rebbe would say that as human beings, we don't have the ability to see our lives fully played out. Therefore, we don't have the capacity to judge in the present what God intends for us. The Torah tells us through our ancestors that they experienced many, many challenges in their life. And it was going through those challenges that made them great people. Somehow, we expect that life will be easy, will go along smoothly until it doesn't. And then our lives seem to crumble under the weight of the burden that we're carrying. But it is precisely that burden that builds our spiritual muscle. Our tradition teaches that when Moshe came down from the mountain and saw the calf and saw the dancing, he became enraged, and he hurled the tablets from his hands and shattered them at the foot of the mountain. So what happened next? God said to Moses, "Carve 2 tablets of stone like the first, and I will inscribe upon the tablets the words that were on the first tablets which you shattered." That's really an amazing teaching. In Deuteronomy chapter 10, God tells Moses to place the first smashed tablets alongside the whole ones inscribed by God. The shattered and the whole exist together. In the Talmud, we learn that the breaking of the first tablets led to the foundation of the Torah through the giving of the second tablets. It is precisely when we are challenged that we are called upon to have an abiding trust in Hashem's plan for us. Going back to the Kotzker Rebbe, when we're slapped, do we still sing praises to God? Our knee-jerk response is to say, why do I have to go through this? But the response that helps us to try to learn from what we are facing is a better one. What is this meant to teach me? What do I need to learn from this? How will I be a better person as a result of this very situation, it is precisely by experiencing challenges that we are provided with opportunities for growth, the very reason that we are here. Later on, in chapter 30 of Deuteronomy, of Devarim, we read that God will open up our hearts and the hearts of our offspring. Some translate the word umal there as open up, but some as circumcise, since the word mal is the root word of milah, as in Brit Milah, circumcision. So what does it mean to circumcise our hearts? We can understand this to mean that unless we've been shattered, like the tablets, there's no room for God in our hearts. Something must be broken so that it can be repaired or renewed. We have to be tested. And those very challenges that we resist or we complain about or don't understand, those very challenges contribute to our wholeness, to our ability to open our hearts to God and to each other. We can't possibly understand what it means to have emunah, to have loyalty to God, if we've never been tested. The verse in Devarim that I referenced earlier continues to say that loving God is possible with all our heart and soul if we have allowed ourselves to be broken, to have our hearts circumcised so that we may live a full life. In Tehillim, in Psalm 34, we read, God is close to the brokenhearted and will respond to those who have their spirits crushed. When we overcome the hurdles in front of us, we become wiser, a little more humble, a little more sensitive. May we learn to bless the brokenness in our lives. May we recover from the shattering experiences that life challenges us with. May we learn to bless the brokenness. May we allow those experiences to live beside our newly formed and circumcised hearts in order to serve Hashem with a full heart. Thank you for listening. And through your awareness of life's challenges, I hope that you will be able to learn and to grow from them. Through your renewed sensitivity, may you bring more holiness into the world. Please subscribe and follow this podcast so that it can be shared with even more people. Wishing you a glorious day and the ability to make this day better than yesterday. Shalom.